Hello and welcome to another game of Grave Pact Sacrifice 20 Permanents. Today we'll be playing my red-green magician deck, where the point of this deck is to be a magician in any way possible. Winning is not important, board state is not important. The only thing that is important is the level at which you feel like you are a magician. My first opponent will be blue opponent over here. He's definitely a real player, not an AI. This hand is sufficiently magician-like, so I will keep it. There's very little early game magicianing over here, but late game, or should I say mid game, we have From Beyond to get us plenty of mana, because as a magician, one of the most important things is having a ton of mana so that you can cast a ton of spells, because you're playing magician in a game, you really need unlimited mana, unlike a warrior or something which might not even use mana, might use stamina. But in a regular game, a magician needs tons of mana, so this is great. This is again just more mana, and this guy is every single one of our spells does more damage. So as a magician, what do you want? You want high damage, you want high mana. This gives us both. Oh, we're gonna lose a little bit of HP here, but honestly, as a magician, we should probably start with 10 HP, because we have low HP, we're magicians. It wouldn't make sense to not have low HP. So we're either going to use Natural Connection so that we can cast Embermaw Hellion next turn, which doesn't really make sense. We don't really want to cast Embermaw Hellion next turn, but we can. Or we're going to leave Twin Bolt up in case this guy wants to buff his ally, but he didn't. So we're just going to cast this to get more red. This deck only needs 1 green, so we have it, so we don't need anything else. I feel like if we cast his Embermaw Hellion, he's going to get killed because he has white, and this guy has 4 HP, so there's definitely reprisal in this guy's hand. But on the other hand, that's kind of our only move. So right now, before the turn is over, he is going to cast reprisal. He did not, so you might want to do it right now. Yeah, he definitely has reprisal, because there's no reason he would trade. Oh, he has no option. Right, because he has to attack every turn. Right. So maybe this is actually the version of this deck that has a ton of creatures. So he might just have a bunch of creatures. He might have an Eldrazi late game. So actually, we're perfectly fine here. In that case, I think we're going to go ahead and cast From Beyond. And then when this guy attacks next turn, we can attack him with Twin Bolt with Embermaw Hellion, which means we'll do 4 damage instead of just 2, and we'll kill him. We're not going to do that right now because there's no reason to. It's an instant spell, and as an instant spell, you should absolutely wait for it until the very end, because what if he wants to buff this guy up? Then we'll get like a 2-for-1 trade instead of just a 1-for-1 trade. But he didn't, so we'll just go for the 1-for-1. Razorfoot. We don't care about that at all. So we'll go ahead and attack. Very little he can do here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. We could sacrifice From Beyond to get our Eldrazi. But at the same time, I really do love constantly having more and more mana. So it's really what it's all about. So I don't think I'm going to sacrifice From Beyond, because From Beyond's passive effect to me is more important than his ultimate effect, even if his ultimate effect might help me win faster. He's gonna attack. It's gonna bring us down to 14, but again, it's not really a big deal. The only thing we care about is casting cool magician spells. And us being at 14 or 16 doesn't really matter. We're gonna get to cast cool magician spells either way. Apparently our guy's not gonna untap, which is unfortunate. I'm actually starting to get worried that we're not gonna get to cast really cool spells, so I think I will sacrifice From Beyond here at the end of my next end step, because this is gonna be too much damage. Actually, that's gonna bring us below 10 HP, which is too little HP. Hopefully he'll completely tap out. Yeah, I should have done this before, because now if he doesn't tap out, I can't really cast my guy safely, because he might just scatter the winds. I don't think this deck has Scatter the Winds, but it might. I'm actually worried here because he has lethal in 2 turns, and I can't really do anything about it. It's still lethal only in 2 turns. I kind of need like a Sandra's Ignition. It's kind of the only thing that can save us here. It's a very low percentage play, but that is not a Sandra's Ignition, so I believe we're just gonna lose here, unfortunately enough. Yeah, you know, I'll go hard. I'll cast this, and we'll go in. But, oh, I could have done it on the Fire Breather. That would have been a way better idea. I don't think it'd be lethal, but it'd be a good idea. And GG, we lose.